Hey all, Will Healy here, and I'm really just finished reading a report from the National Association of Manufacturers. They just put out their 2022 second quarter Manufacturers Outlook survey, and there's some really interesting insights in here, and I want to share some of them with you. I thought it could be valuable to those of us in the manufacturing industry. In general, there's still a lot of positivity in manufacturing. This was published on June 15th, so not that long ago. And the percentage of respondents positive about their own company's outlook was 82.6%. Now, that was down from March, but it's still 82.6% positive. The National Association of Manufacturers Manufacturing Outlook Index, which if it's below 50, we expect the market to shrink, and if it's above 50, we expect the market to grow, is at 55, a really strong 55. So that manufacturing index is still pretty strong for NAM. And then they had some other numbers here. The expected growth rate for sales over the next 12 months up 4.6%. Expected growth rate for production up 4.3%. They had capital investments they expect over the next 12 months to be up 2.6%. Exports to be up 0.7%. Expected growth rate for prices of companies' products. So we had heard maybe prices would get better, but we're expecting 5.9% rise in the price of companies' products over the next 12 months. And then the expected growth rate for raw materials, which we're all struggling with, right, up 6.9%. So I wasn't surprised by really any of those numbers. But I really thought it was interesting because when they looked forward, they looked at the outlook. There's a lot of positivity right now. And really, manufacturing has remained quite resilient is the word that they've used, even with the supply chain disruptions and workforce shortages and soaring costs and COVID and geopolitical issues. Manufacturing still seems really robust and really resilient. And that's been really impressive. They're looking at things like the war in Ukraine, potentially tipping Europe into a downturn in the future. The COVID-19 related closures and restrictions are slowing growth in China, so that might have an impact. Looking that most consumers and businesses think that there's going to be a recession possibly next year. But NAM is, I'll read it directly, we continue to forecast growth for 2022 and 2023. The risk of a downturn, though, has increased significantly. So, recessions come and there will be one at some point, but it looks like 22 and 23, and in automation, I definitely see that for manufacturing. It sounds like we're still going to have some pretty good years. So just thought I'd share with you that really interesting report. I'll make sure it's down in the comments. I'd love to hear your insights from reading the report in the comments as well. And until next time, ask yourself, what will I automate next?